With Tesla relentlessly pushing AI's boundaries, isn't now the time to invest in the future and unlock new wealth?
Robotaxi can take multiple years to ramp up and make any substantial revenue, and I do agree with that. However, a stock like Tesla, you don't get to wait until the revenue numbers are there, right? That stock, as soon as the confidence is there, the revenue numbers are there, it's going to go through the roof, and it'll be too late, right? And again, like, you might not make any money for a couple of years, but then it's a company that 2X's in like literally months. So it's definitely a heck of a ride of a company to be invested into. It's one of my favorite companies to be invested into. A big thing for me is I invest in the future. If you ask me, like my number one investment strategy is investing in the future. Everything that's AI related, chip related, and when I say everything, especially the big dog companies, like you already have like your Facebook, your Googles, your OpenAI. You can't invest in OpenAI. Tesla, obviously. These are all companies, NVIDIA, AMD, these are all companies that are like chip players, AI players, and this is going to be the biggest growth thing ever. Those companies alone are going to grow themselves, and with AI can give them even 10x growth from where they're currently sitting at, just due to the AI opportunity. Like, we're just now breaking the surface of AI, and the one key indicator to that is that billionaires with money to invest into whatever they want to invest into, right, are building billion-dollar data centers. They're building billion-dollar AI compute facilities. These billionaires are not idiots. They're building these things because they know how important they are. That's why investing in a company like Tesla is super, super important. That's why investing in a company like Facebook and Google are extremely important. And Google even has, like, the Waymo thing. So Google owns Waymo, or at least a portion of Waymo, and so they're going to have robo-taxis, and they're going to have their own AI, Gemini, which I really love Gemini, and I think it has a unique advantage because Google has Google Workspace, right? It has Google Drive, Google Photos, Google all these things. This is another video. I'm sorry I'm ranting on, but today's just like a ranting on morning, I guess. I got to make a more concise video. But their Workspace and like Drive and Gmail and all those things being interlinked, like you can ask Gemini things. I've asked Gemini, like, hey, can you summarize this project that we did? And then like broke down all different types of things. Like, here's the installation date, here's blah, blah, blah. And like, we're just at the beginning of this. Whenever it gets so much better and like even more usable, like, oh man, it's just gonna be wild. Whenever I can ask it anything and get me, any information I need, it's basically gonna eliminate the need for any assistant. You have these editor AIs, like, when we use Opus Clips, that's for like creating shorts and stuff, but there's other AIs that are creating video. It's like wild. Like, eventually you're gonna have like an AI version of yourself. We already use AI voice generation for myself, so we have an AI version of me that does voice only clips. So future's here, man. Invest in it, get wealthy by it. Don't just sit by the wayside. This is the difference between this is the investment opportunity of the internet, right? There was an internet bubble, but if you were wise and invested in the right companies, you got extremely wealthy off of betting off of, companies like Amazon and Facebook and, oh man, so many companies.